686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Men, take control of your prostate health without the risk of nasty side effects with Prostate Secure. Early detection, regular prostate exams, and PSA tests are a must for men over 40. Listen, if you have symptoms of an enlarged prostate but don't want to take a drug with possible nasty side effects, or if you're over 40, then use Prostate Secure, a natural dietary supplement for men. Prostate Secure is a scientifically formulated blend of clinically significant amounts of natural ingredients. It brings together the most powerful plant sterols like beta-cytosterol and saw palmetto, along with antioxidants such as vitamin D3, resveratrol, and lycopene to support good prostate health, proper urinary flow, function, and more. Check out prostatesecure.com. Order online and save 10% with promo code SAVE10 or call 1-800-239-9432. That's 800-239-9432. Or visit prostatesecure.com. Take control of your prostate health naturally with Prostate Secure.
Charlotte Iserbyt in the Foreign Service, number 2, at the Department of Education, the head of policy. This is not a conspiracy theory. And she graciously has put her entire book free online, and we'll tell you how to check that out. She sold out of hard copies, so it's out of print now, Deliberate Dumbing Down of America. But if you just type into the search engine, The Deliberate Dumbing Down, you'll see the PDF of it everywhere. She's written for us The Death of Free Will, Part 1. It's a lengthy full paper with graphics and documents and exhibits. And we've just posted a fraction of it at Infowars.com. And then below we have the PDF to the entire new paper that she's written. And this isn't a game. Look, the freedom's over. The party's over. We're fighting real criminal takeover that's scientific. And I know you know that as listeners, but we better shake the brain dead out of their stupor. Charlotte, we've only got a few minutes left. You've already graciously been interviewed for 2 hours on video by my crew. We'll be getting that on prisonplanet.tv in the new year for the viewers there and then to the whole world after that point. And then in an upcoming film, we're going to condense all these interviews down. But I'm going to put on screen again a screenshot of the PDF, The Death of Free Will, Part 1, brand new, just put out last week, exclusively at Infowars.com. And just God bless you for your work. But in closing, I guess you're saying the solution is being aware of this brazen takeover and not letting them bring in regional government.
Well, I am, Alex. What I want to say is what we're looking at now is the merger of the United States and the Soviet Union. Stop thinking in terms of the Soviet Union being dead. Soviet Union means all the socialist countries in the world that are communist. And this is the merger that Norman Dodd was told by the head of the Ford Foundation had to be carried out. And he
this is all on record. And I had members. I mean, in fact, I'm going to hold you over a little bit to finish because I'm going to interrupt now and add this. Folks, she's not just making this up. Everything is in her book, and I've already talked to other historians and folks that were involved in those Senate and House committees where they openly said they were going to merge us, and now I've talked to members of the European Union Parliament, and in their own words, they call it the new Soviet, and it's just, it's incredible. Go ahead.
Well, yes. I mean, they've got to know, I knew this would eventually happen, but this is the merger that Gaither told Dodd. He said, we get our instructions from the White House, and those instructions are to bring about a merger, use our money to change America so we'll be comfortably merged with the Soviet Union. Now, it's not Soviet Union. We're the rest of the communist countries in this world and socialist countries. But they had to get the regional system in first. It's going in here. Hopefully we can get our governor.
No, that's the threat fusion centers.
It's a regional system. Now, what I want people to do is, because I can't read this whole article, Google Bangor Daily News. And the article title is Report Calls for Reshaping Augusta. Report calls for reshaping Augusta. That's the state capital. Google that. And what you say, just substitute your state capital's name. That's what's happening in every single state. The regionalization, the change, the switch. We've had two tracks, the Constitution and regional government, for many years. Now the total switch of the tracks has been made. So this is communism. And the schools are going to be doing it through the reinventing education thing. That's the Pavlov method that denies free will or God. So this is it, folks. I'm sorry to have to. I hope I'm wrong.
Well, Charlotte,
I hope I'm wrong. I tell you what.
You're not wrong, Charlotte. We have all the documents.
If I'm wrong, I will give everybody $100 who's listening.
I don't think you have that much money. I know you might have a lot, but...
I don't have much money, but I know that I'm not wrong.
But, Charlotte, we don't even need to know if you're wrong or right. They admit the threat fusion centers, the 10 governors, where they ignore the other states, and Obama appoints 10 governors under FEMA. I mean, this is all happening. They admit this is going on. I mean, it's all, but they're accelerating their program right now. What do you think of the TSA and the telescreens with Homeland Security announcements going on the street corners, the shopping malls?
I know. Alex, it's just awful. And let me say right now, I want to thank you and all your people down there in Austin and these wonderful guys who've been with me this morning. As long as we have people like this, and I think C.S. Lewis would agree, you know, as long as all of us believe in what is right, even if everything that's wrong happens, it's not the end, because good will always prevail. Ultimately, it will. But that doesn't mean that these Americans can continue to sit on their dust, as they have been doing. Maybe they'll all jump on board now and try to help get out of this mess. You got to work with your public school teachers, the ones that are still left. And by the way, you'll be surprised. They're going to agree with you when you tell them that you don't like this charter school and school-to-work agenda, and you don't like merit pay. You're going to get a lot of teachers on your side.
Charlotte.
They're the only ones to go to, because the conservatives are the major part of the problem.
Okay, we got to go to break. I'm going to come back for a few more minutes and explain this paradigm, what's happening here. We'll be right back on the other side, briefly.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about the delicious, easy-to-fix, and very storable foods from eFoodsDirect.com. I've told you for years that eFoods Direct has the best storable food on the planet. Now it's that time of year again, and their holiday special is here. They have 2 holiday price packs for you to put into your reserves for a secure future or to share with others. The first is a 6-month bulk supply in 10 cans. And the second is a 5-week supply of quick and easy-to-fix meals, including delicious bakery items shipped in heavy tote bags. Now, for a limited time, when you order 2 or more of these special holiday packs, you'll get free shipping on your entire order. Call now, 800-409-5633, or visit them at efoodsdirect.com/Alex. That's 800-409-5633, or efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As they're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
They have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about Cal-Ben 5-star soaps for years. This is an American-made product of the highest quality and compares to nothing you will find in stores. You can buy factory direct, shipped via UPS right to your door. Check them out on the web at 5starsoap.com. or call 800-340-7091. Take my word for it. Once you've used Pure Soap, you won't buy anything else. Since 1947, Cal-Ben Soap Company has been showing consumers that soap can be tough on dirt and gentle on the environment. Buy American and stay clean, as well as support InfoWars. Visit 5starsoap.com today or call 1-800-340-7091. Well, Marty, what do you have to say?
As founder and owner for over 63 years, Satisfaction is guaranteed or double your dirt back. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 for a free catalog or visit our website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
Crashing through the lies and disinformation. It's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
All right, Charlotte, finishing up briefly, and we appreciate your time. It's not that we support even having this government-run education. I mean, the feds came in, meddled with their funding in the last 100 years on record, changed it from classical education. We were the #1 test scores in the world. By the 50s, it began to drop from #1 to now, not just behind the industrialized world, but many third world nations. And, you know, those numbers are legendary now. Same thing is now happening in Europe. It's not that education doesn't have big problems. It's that the globalists engineer this in phases. They admit it. I mean, and they have brought in this failed system. Now their next solution is to completely take it over and corporatize it and accelerate school to work, where the government decides what you can do, what you can be, and where they spend even more time indoctrinating you in school with how to be a good brown shirt and not how to learn. Charlotte, explain it to them.
Well, I will. Actually, you have to realize they're going to use charter schools. And folks, watch out. I'm going to read a page from this Bangor Daily News article. LePage supports unfortunately, he doesn't know this, I guess, supports the creation of charter schools. And so does this horrible regional government report. The schools would have freedom to innovate that's lacking in public schools. Of course they will, because they don't have any school boards to tell them what not to or what to do. But Envision Maine, that's the name of it. You better watch out for that one. Maybe that's what we're going to call it, Envision Georgia, Envision Everywhere. Envision Maine, which gets its ideas from the Brookings Institute, longtime world government supporter, says that charter schools would have to come with accountability. To whom? To the corporations, folks. Don't go near charter schools or any form of school choice other than homeschooling and private schools that don't accept a penny.
And that's because the mega banks are now done with the governments. They grew the government to conduit the money and power to them to get us dependent. Now they're going to implode the governments, except for a skeleton of paramilitary enforcers backed up by mercs. And the government is going to then stand aside for the Fortune 100 to come in and act as government. This is the corporate fascism, and you break it down in your amazing new article, The Death of Free Will, up on Infowars.com. You just put out one last week. There's an updated version of it now going up at Infowars.com. Charlotte, good luck, and have a good Christmas and New Year coming up, and enjoy your well-deserved vacation.
Well, Alex, thank you so much, and to all of your listeners all around the world, some of whom I've heard from. God bless all of you, and we will somehow stop this agenda.
Absolutely. God bless you.
In the new year, that will be our New Year's resolution. Stop it. Thanks a lot, Alex.
All right. Thank you so much, Charlotte. Take care. All right. There goes Charlotte Iserbyt. And it's so frustrating. It's so desperate to know all of this information and to know we're right and to have so much proof.